bell peppers. Again, not a shape really conducive for cutting, so we solve that by taking the edge, go in the middle. Now, these are the bell peppers that we have, mostly because my kid loves these things and he eats them raw. Garbage. Take the ribs out. Ribs out. Sit. Pretty much just miniature bell peppers. They're really sweet. They are flavoring. So what I'm gonna do with this one is be a smaller dice. Again, semi-flat, push it down a little bit. Strips. Done with that. Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts. Again, round, kind of weird in the shape. With this one, I'm gonna do something different because everybody always kind of sort of boil them. You can boil them, roast them, but for this ones, what I usually do, take the outside leaves. So, for this one I'm gonna do a chiffonade. The other one was a brunoise. And I need to remember what the name of the middle-sized dice is. The chiffonade is just thinly strips. So again, a star, let the knife do this work. Really nice thinly strips. I do this because when you're gonna saute the Brussels sprouts, it will cook in 5 seconds. You don't have to do anything else to it. But this, in a saute and a pasta dish, has a little bit of body to it, just because it doesn't break down as much as any other green, and a quick saute will make it that it doesn't get too bitter or whatever happens when you sometimes cook Brussels sprouts too long. Quick saute, and actually it's kind of sweet. I'm probably cutting too back. Technically, for this kind of thin cut, it should be the center part of the knife or the middle. I wouldn't recommend this, but if you have like a pastry scraper, hold on, do I need one of those? Yeah, you have a pastry bowl scraper. My assistant told me, I do have one. Hold on, let me wash it. Just to make sure, get it dry. So, okay, so that's the Brussels sprout done. Hey guys, so asparagus, kind of thin, pencil thin spring asparagus. They have a natural break. From that natural break, this is really too rough to eat unless you like boil it for soup or cream or use it for stocks. So you can save it for that. But for eating in the way we're gonna eat it, it's probably a little too tough. For a bunch of them, they're gonna break. And yeah, like I told you, this isn't being in my fridge for a little bit, so they're a little kind of, oh, again, natural break. Natural break. All those you can use for something else. And they technically are really thin, and they're thin enough that you can eat above the natural break, but I got a feeling the way you're gonna use it is not gonna work as well, because I just gonna saute them pretty quick. I'm not gonna cook them for too long, I'm not gonna blanch them, I'm not gonna do anything to them, just saute them. So, now you got pretty much they're all broke in the same spot. Again, trying to get the same size. Okay? Now, doesn't matter what knife you use. Knife pretty much are gonna be built the same way. Grab it and close it. You got the control that you need. I prefer this kind of, oh, I do like this, the way to hold in the knife a little bit better than some other techniques, because this design of the knife and how it fits in my hand. So grab it, 2 fingers, then do it 3 other ones, wrap around the handle. Okay. Don't do this, please never do this. You don't have really any control. This is a lot more control. And this is what provides your motion. Yeah. Thank you. Onions. I got this weird thing about onions that I kind of sort of just peel the outer skin. And give them a quick wash. Just a rinse. Dry them out. And I use 2 knives. I use a second knife to cut the onion and a first one, different knife to peel it. So why don't bad habits? I was taught that the outer skin of the onion is so dirty that you rather just use if you're gonna use the same knife, you can wash it. It's not a big deal, just wash your knife, because you're gonna cut through the outer skin and that's in the contact with the soil and whatever they use for the soils. Then and peel. This little slippery skin that will make it kind of difficult to cut. Now Same thing, it's not in a really great shape for cutting, so you cut in half. Doesn't go anywhere. I don't need that much onion because onion is a flavoring for this pasta. So, hands on top of the onion. Again, let the knife do its job. One slice. One slice. Knife do its job. Okay. And that's all that I need from the onion. Okay. Cool. So you just dice an onion. So pasta. A lot of cookbooks, a lot of chefs are gonna tell you you need so much water per pound of pasta. In all reality, water is this huge commodity, which I don't think that if you need that much water of something that is really important for a lot of people in the world, you need enough water, boiling water, to cover the pasta. So the pasta is, every single piece is getting hydrated evenly. So water is boiling. Pasta. For this amount of pasta, it's probably 1 teaspoon. This is not a real measuring teaspoon, it's just like from a tea set of salt. Why I want it so salted? Because you're gonna cook the pasta to one point. You're gonna cook the pasta to al dente. That means that it has to a bite. It's not fully cooked. You're gonna finish it cooking in the sauce, so so the pasta is able to pick up the flavors. Now, you just want to do some butter or pasta or something like that. Yes, add a little bit of more salted water, but for this, just enough salted water to give a little bit of the pasta flavor. Also, that water we're gonna use for finishing the sauce. So as soon as this thing is boiling, okay, water boiling. Okay, uncover. Never cover a pasta pot. Just let it hydrate there for a second, and then slowly break it down. That's it for pasta. Let it cook there. Every now and then give it a stir, so make sure it's not sticking. You don't need to put any oil in the water. You don't need to do anything on that. It's just the right amount of water to the right amount of pasta in the right temperature of the water. Water too cold, you don't break it down after a bit, it's gonna stick. Putting oil on the surface of the pasta, it's not gonna do anything for you.